Hello everyone, my name is Clifton Brady. I'm a local music educator and musician, professional musician in the Mid-South Memphis area. And I wanted to talk today about having a properly working instrument, a properly working saxophone. And this is a part one to a two-part series. And before I get into having a properly working instruments and some of the things that may keep you from having a properly working instrument, I wanted to give you a little story about when I was growing up. When I was around 6 years old, for Christmas, my family bought my first saxophone. It was an alto saxophone. I can't remember the brand of it, but it wasn't a well-known brand. And when I started taking lessons with that instrument, I noticed that I had gotten really far along in that book, and I was about to complete that beginner book. But I got to a point where I was playing low B and low B flat on the instrument, and I couldn't pass my song. But my music teacher wouldn't let me pass that song because my instrument wouldn't get the low notes to come out. And it kind of hindered my growth and my progress as a saxophonist. And one day I went to my local shop and I changed saxophones to another saxophone. And I realized then that I had developed a lot of bad habits trying to get my low notes to come out on that instrument because they wouldn't come out on my previous instrument. So needless to say that having a proper working instrument, one that seals from top to bottom, is very important as a student, as a professional musician, any level of musicianship. You have to have a proper working instrument. And so that's my tip for today. And you see how these keys are going up and down? They have to seal properly. There are some things on the bottom of these keys called pads. They're these brown things. And when they have to seal around this part of the saxophone called these round thing called a tone hole. And if they're not sealing, then you're going to have some things called leaks, and the note is not going to come out very well at all. So it's very important. If you feel like your horn's not playing right or a note's not coming out, then I recommend that you show your instrument to your band director or your music teacher or whoever who's a professional musician, and they'll probably be able to tell you, well, your horn may be leaking or it's not sealing correctly, and you need to take it to a repairman at your local shop or a repairman that you trust and can trust that he's going to take care or she will take care of your instrument. And so that's my tip for today. Make sure that you have an instrument. That's number one, because if you don't, then all the work and effort that you put forward into learning the instrument is not gonna be worthwhile unless you have a proper working instrument. And one of the things about the saxophone and most woodwinds is the notes at the top have to be sealing in order for all the rest of the notes on the instrument to come out. And so that's really, really important. All right, so that was part one of helpful tips on playing. On part two, I'm going to be talking about your equipment and having the right equipment that's right for you. And something someone may sound good on something, but if you play it, it may sound different. So that's just a little helpful tip for today, having a proper working instrument. Thank you.